my son was in a life or death situation and you had to choose between pulling the plug or not, what would you do? Well, I guess it would depend on what he would want and... Wrong answer! You never pull the plug. Are you really going to go with that wedding dress? It's too scandalous. It's supposed to be classy, elegant. It's not like my son met you at a club. Did he? I just think 5 bridesmaids is too much, especially when you're not even prioritizing the correct people. You didn't even include me. But you're the mother of the groom. You're going to have a kid by Christmas, correct? It's July. Nobody appreciates me. Especially you. Without you, my son would not have even been born. Thank you? This pasta you cooked is so gross. Are you even Italian? That's from Olive Garden, your favorite. Oh, it's fantastic. Hello, thank you for calling this food establishment. How may I help you? Hi, I'm on my way over. I'm in my car and I'll be there in like 15 minutes. I was just wondering, can you stay open until I get there because I'm on my way? Well, we do close in 10 minutes, ma'am. No, I know, which is why I'm calling to let you know I'm coming so you don't close yet. Unfortunately, ma'am, we can't just stay open for you, so we will be closing in 10 minutes. But that doesn't make any sense because I'm literally telling you I'm coming. You can't just close the door in my face. It's literally only an extra 5 minutes. It's not a big deal, okay? Ma'am, you and I both know it won't just be a 5-minute delay because then we're gonna have to make whatever you order instead of cleaning the kitchens and doing our closing duties like we should be. Well, what if I tell you my order right now and you can just make it right now? Once we hit 30 minutes to closing, unfortunately, but not actually unfortunately, we can't take any more pickup orders. You are right there, okay? Don't be lazy and actually work the last 10 minutes of your job, please. All right, so I want the 3 big family meals, 2 chicken and 1 steak. And yeah, that's already a lot of food, ma'am. That's definitely not happening. Listen, it's been a long day and I need this food, okay? Then you should have come in earlier when we were open. You're still open. And by the time you get here, we won't be. I'm going to hang up now. You can't just do that. I will be there in 15 minutes and I better have my food. Yeah. Bye. Story time on how I went out on a date with a bug. Yes, you heard that correctly. A bug. An actual bug. This is how it went. I was on the dating apps. You know, I'm not going to say which one, but I was on a dating app and I saw this guy and I said, he looks pretty cute, right? He looks kind of cute. So I'm scrolling on his profile and I see other pictures and he has pictures of bugs. And I'm like, okay. And it's his thing, you know, like some people buy tarantulas and bugs and that's just, they collect bugs. So I'm like, not for me. But, you know, can't judge a person on their hobby and whatever, right? Okay, whatever. That should have been the first flag. So then we chat for a while and I'm like, okay, I think this might go somewhere. So we go on a date and I get to the restaurant and lo and behold, there he is sitting at the table. Him and the bug, his most favorite bug, he told me. Some kind of beetle. I don't know. I'm not a bug expert. Clearly, I want to be far away from them. So I'm looking at the bug like, you better not fly at me, okay? I don't know if you have wings, but I think beetles have wings usually. So, And so then the guy says, I'll leave you guys to it. And he leaves. He starts to get up. He starts to leave. And I'm like, he's leaving the restaurant. Like, does this bug not need a chaperone? He is full on leaving the restaurant and leaving me with the bug. And at this point, I'm just kind of in shock. I'm like, all right. The waitress comes over and she goes, is he bothering you? Yeah, she was talking about the bug. Because what do you do when you see a bug in a restaurant? You want to, you know, okay? You want to maybe get rid of it because it's a restaurant. So I was like, no, he's with me. Words I never thought I would say. He's with me, the bug. Why did I let it go on this long? I don't know. So the waitress kind of looks at me like, okay. And then she informs me that pets are not allowed in the restaurant. And I said, it's not a pet. It's a bug. It's also not mine. And I told her what happened and she told me to run and just to leave. Right? And obviously that was my next course of action. But I don't want this poor man's bug to just get lost because he didn't even leave it in a case or anything. So what do? I'm not picking up that thing. So I just sit there and I babysit the bug and I eat food And I make sure that beetle thing doesn't come crawling next to my food. And I eat it. And it's great. And who pays the bill? The waitress, because she felt bad. She paid the bill. And I was like, girl, you really don't have to. And she's like, I've just never seen this before in my life. And you look like you need something. So anyways, I finished my food. It had been about an hour. And I said, all right, great. Like, I want to leave now. When is the guy coming back, though? You know? So I'm calling the guy and I'm like, hey, pick up your phone. I've got your bug. The 5th ring. Still no answer. I'm like, I'm leaving. I tell the waitress, you know, if the bug moves and you want to kill it, like, it's not on me. I'm out. So I'm out. I'm leaving. I'm walking out the door. And who do I see outside? I see the guy kissing another girl. What? What? The girl was his girlfriend. And the beetle, still his beetle, but they needed somebody to babysit. I kept walking. I got in my car. I went home. I ate a tub of ice cream and I went to bed.